Like what I see. Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Oh, also, hi guys, my name is Kaya. I didn't even tell you what my name was if you're new and viewing. In today's video, I'm super excited to try this unit out. I want to say thank you to Sam's Beauty for sending me this unit. This is one of Outre's Sleeklay units. I got it in the style Chanelle, and I have her in the color too. So it's one of their straight bone units. So if you guys are interested in hearing what I think about it and watch me install it, then continue to watch. Before we jump into the video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell below as well so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. And then follow me on my socials, which will be right here on the screen as well as in my description bar below. Now let's go. Alright, so taking this unit out of the packaging, this is what she is looking like. She came out of the packaging very straight. I like that I don't see any tangles or anything that makes it look like it's kind of scraggly, you know. It came out looking very sleek, as the description of the unit says. So here is the parting space. We have a pretty deep and far back parting space. It doesn't say how long the parting space is on the stock card, but it's probably about 5 or 6 inches. It's a pretty long parting space. And then we have more lace around the frontal hairline of the unit, so you do have the ability to give it a little bit of pluck as well as some edges all around your hairline. It comes with the middle part, so I'm thinking you probably only could wear it in the middle, but if you want to, maybe you can adjust it, but it might not be as even all around as when it comes to the ends of your hair. So I like what I see so far. I'm going to do the adjustable straps. So this unit has a comb right here in the back, as well as 2 right here on the front that are more closer to your ears, your temple area. And that is about it. So let's go ahead and get her popped on. Ooh, so far so good. I like what I see. Yes. I'll just go ahead and cut this lace off. So as you can see, the lace is a little bit light. I don't want to cut too close because there actually is a hair right here in the visible lace that you can see. So I want to make sure that I leave the hair that is there. So what I'm going to do in this case is just go over it with my bronzer powder that is already on my forehead. I'm just going to take this big little fluffy brush here and then just try to blend it over the lace that is showing. And as you can see, the powder took care of the lace that was showing. If I was to go any closer on this lace, I would actually cut off some of the hair, and I don't want to do that. So that's why we're going to keep it as minimal as possible. I'll give you guys a close-up look. So this is what we're working with the powder. And as you can see, this parting space, honey, Outre, yes ma'am, y'all did that. This parting space is beyond visible. Okay, so now let's get into styling her. She has tangled a little bit just from like my application process, but it's not terrible. And I can also see that with this brushing out that I'm doing, that it's also not shedding, which is great. I try to make sure my parting space is sitting as middle-like as possible on my head. So then we're just gonna brush out this back area here. I'm actually really pleased with the ends of this wig. I am gonna hit them with the bumping iron just a little bit, but they actually are pretty straight, but I am gonna go over them. Now, the purpose of this unit is for it to have a sleeker and flatter look right here in your parting space area, so that way we don't have to do so much work with making it flat using your hot comb or whatever else you use to make it a little bit flat. Now, I will say that they did pull that off with the flat surface that you're supposed to get. It's really flat compared to other synthetic units that have been released before. It is definitely flat. However, I like it to be like even, and it's not even. Right here I can see in my mirror that I'm looking at, I have a little slight, just a slight tiny hump there. So I am going to go over it with my hot comb just a little bit, just so I can flatten out that one spot. And it honestly doesn't even require much to flatten it. I think it's also me personally, I like to use my hot comb. So I'm just making sure that it's really, really flat. And I'm not sure if you guys can even tell the difference, but I do see it. I see it. It was just a little high right there, and that's probably from how it was packaged. But besides that, y'all, she's flat. She is flat. And on top of that, I'm not sure if I'm going to be judged by my peers, but I am not going to add any baby hairs, you guys. The baby hairs are just not necessary. This is flawless as is. Now, of course, if you would like, add your baby hairs. If you feel like it gives you more confidence, if you like how it looks that way more, add your baby hairs. It does come with them. But I actually really love the simplistic look of not having the design of the edges on my forehead right now, especially with this look or with this wig. It gives off enough like poison perfection for me in order to not need the baby hairs, and I just really like how it looks as is. The only thing that I'll probably do right here is just add a little bit of my makeup right here in the front of the parting space, just a little bit. I want it to be opened up just a little bit more because it looks a little bit closed off. And I like for my parting space to kind of have a meeting line, an ending line when I have my parting space. I like for it to kind of meet with my skin and just look like it's just all together. I don't want there to be like any marks there for a person to be able to tell that it's a wig. So I just add a little makeup there just to open it up just a little bit. I got a little bit on my forehead, so I'm gonna erase that with my, add a little flyaway tamer. You can find this flyaway tamer in my description bar below. And there we go. She's flat and even and ready to be worn out. This is exactly how I would wear my hair out. And this is seriously my finished look, you guys. This is how I would wear this wig out. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Would you wear your hair like this? Would you add edges? Tell me how you would prefer to wear this unit. So let's go ahead and get into some details. So this unit, as I stated earlier, comes from Outre, sent to me from Sam's Beauty. And this is their Sleeklay part unit, and it's in the style Chanelle. I have it in the color 2. It also comes in a bunch of other colors. It's shown right here on their stock card. They have some red colors, some blonde colors, and some more brown shades. I do think that the Sleeklay part that they were going for of this unit was definitely succeeded very well. I like how flat the parting space is. I did go over it with my hot comb just a tad bit, as you saw earlier, just because it had a little slight hump right here, and I think that just came from how it was packaged. But other than that, it was perfection. It's super flat. I didn't have to do a whole lot to it, and I didn't have to put a lot of heat on it. I also straightened the hair out a little bit. I used my flat iron, and it is safe for you to use flat iron. Heat on is up to 400 degrees, and I think that's exactly what I had mine on, to be honest, because I was like, dang, Kai, you got this up pretty high. I could feel the heat coming off the hair. Let's get into shedding and tangling. I brushed it out multiple times. No shedding. Legit no shedding. I have no hair in my lap, no hair on my desk. There was no shedding. It did tangle a little bit. I'm going to give that on the fact of it being a little bit longer. It is on the thicker side as well, so I think that's why it was tangling up. This density is pretty high on this wig. It's not OD or anything like that, but it's definitely higher, a lot more thicker than I expected, but I like it. I like how thick it is. I'm going to zoom out, give you guys a 360 as well as how you can see how long it is. So she stops here. I would say this is probably about a 20-inch on me. So I really appreciate the fact that this unit is really evened out all the way around. As far as the ends, there's no scraggly ends. Everything has an even cut to it. So really nice length and really nice cut to it. The texture is very silk like. It's not like baby doll hair, but it's very silky. I think it's really appropriate for the style of the unit. I would love to see a Sleeklay unit in a yaki texture. Outre, maybe you could hook a girl up with that. Parting space as well, I touched on that, I believe. Very visible without adding any makeup. We all appreciate that, I'm sure. I really love to get a unit where my parting space is already visible and I don't have to do any extra work to make it visible. Head size, I would say this is probably about an average size cap. It fits really well on my head. I think I moved the adjustable straps over to like the third part. Feels really secure. I feel like I could definitely add some more security to it, so it's definitely big head friendly. Keep in mind, this is an affordable unit, you guys. It is a synthetic hair unit, so it ranges, I think it's around $30. I'll put it right here on the screen because I'm not exactly sure. It also comes with HD transparent lace, which is probably why we got such a good play out of this, okay? The lace just melted very well onto the skin. Of course, I did have to add some powder, but she was very thin-like, okay? I love when I have a good thin lace. I hate the thick, bulky lace. Thin lace just lays a whole lot more, a whole lot better. So I appreciate that. Overall, 1 out of 10, I'm going to give this unit a good solid 9. I actually really like this unit. I didn't have any problems out of it. Like, I legit don't have any cons to report to you guys about this unit. It had more pros, way more pros than the cons. So highly suggest trying this unit out. If you are interested in trying it, check out my description bar below. I'll have a direct link there for you. Thank you again to Sims Beauty, and thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I think that's all I have for you guys. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.